Hi everyone and welcome to Equilux TV. Today we're having a chat about the Equilux Glamper. This particular float starts at around 4.75 metres in length and it really is a home away from home. But the float that we're looking at today is a little bit longer. This one has longer bays at the back for the horses and a bit more room inside. So this one's 5.125 metres. But it has really well appointed horse area, plus the inside of the float is really like a caravan. So this is the living area of the Glamper. This particular float sleeps two people in the nose of the float. So up you've got a bed that swings down, plus you've got a drop down table as well. So this can drop down and be sleeping for the second person. Standard inclusions in the Equilux Glamper is 240 volt microwave, dual power fridge, 240 volt power with an internal light. Air conditioning is available as an optional extra. This is a reverse cycle unit, so both cooling in the summer and warmth during the winter. In terms of the layout of the Glamper, it's really up to you how you'd like to design the inside of your float, but this is a fairly typical layout with sink in here. I've added a telly. You'll have a caravan window as a standard feature and overhead cupboards as well, plus a tall clothing cupboard also. So in all of the Glamper models there is a solid wall that's available and you have access into the horse area. So this is the horse area of the float. In the standard length Glamper, the bays are 2.4 metres in length. This particular model has a front bay of 2.6 and a rear bay of 2.4. But the horse area is certainly really comfortable for bigger horses. Internal roof height of 7'5". Fully enclosed rug rack. There's 4 pop-up vents that are directional, so you've got airflow coming in and out of the float. Head dividers are swingable and removable. Plus, because we've got a solid wall in this particular float, I like the float to still try and retain a sense of roominess for the horse. So there's also a full-length mirror which goes against that solid wall and the side of the access door. So it gives the horses the illusion that they're in a bigger area than they really are. Standard feature of all of our angle loads is a really generous and well-sized swing out tack box. So this particular one is 1.6 metres in height. It's a little bit taller, but a standard height is basically the same configuration, but 1.2 metres in height. So we'll just close this over. And I just wanted to show you, this particular float has a fiberglass ramp, which is an optional extra, but illustrate how light it is. I can lift it up with one hand. And one of the great features of the Glamper is heaps of storage space. So we've been able to take advantage of a void area that's created by the cupboards by giving you external access. So this is where you can have storage for buckets, float boots, whatever you want to have in there. It's really up to you. And this is Toffee. She's about 16 hands. She's a warm blood mare. And we're just going to load her onto the bays, which, as I mentioned before, are 2.6 metres in length. So you'll be able to get a good idea of the amount of room in this float. Come on. Good girl. Move over.